When we were kids, we probably watched Spider-Man for the web swinging or the action, but what we were actually watching was a masterpiece in heartbreak, sacrifice, and everyday problems. By the way, if I didn't include any quotes that you like in this video, then I missed the part where that's my problem. With that being said, let's dive in. Number 1, with great power comes great responsibility. When I first heard this quote, I thought it only applied to superpowers, and it didn't really matter to me as a kid. But growing up, I actually see the meaning in it. You can gain so much power in different ways, whether it's fame, your reputation, getting a lot of respect, having financial resources, material resources. And I believe if you have all those things, you can make so much good in the world if you help others, not just yourself. If you only focus on yourself and your personal gain, in my opinion, you're not using your full potential. You could do so much more. You can be so much more. This is what that quote means to me. Once I finally became the best version of myself, I feel like I can influence others as well, so they don't have to go through the hardships that I went through. Number 2, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, the ones I love will always be the ones who pay. Now, I would apply this to my life in a way that I tried to please everyone. I tried to make everyone happy. Someone's always gonna end up being disappointed, and that would always hurt me because I tried my best. I did what I could, but I learned to accept that. I learned to accept that not everyone is going to be happy with you. Not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay. You just have to do your best, because if you keep focusing on others, you'll end up forgetting about yourself. And to be able to help others, you must be capable of doing so. That's why you focus on yourself. You improve yourself every single day. You try to be the best version of yourself that you can, and you will be happier. And the people who don't support your vision, they don't deserve to be in your life, because you have a greater purpose. Number 3, whatever comes our way, whatever battle we have raging inside of us, we always have a choice, and we can choose to do what's right. Now, how this applied to my life was very unexpected, because as I grow older, I realized that you'll always be faced with situations that will test you. You can either give up, or you can keep trying, move on, and be better. Just for context, back in 2023, everything that could have gone wrong in that year went wrong. I broke up with my long-term ex-girlfriend. I got fat and lazy. I didn't have a good relationship with my workmates. A family member got sick. I fell into a gambling addiction. And if you put any other person in that situation, they may have chosen to give up, to just exist and be forgotten. But that wasn't me. And Spider-Man was a big part of that. Because of Spider-Man, I learned that you only fail if you stop trying. And I will never stop trying. Number 4, am I not supposed to have what I want, what I need? And I'm personally going through this right now as I make this video, because I'm on a personal improvement, personal development journey, and I feel like I'm able to be my best self at this moment. But I also want to have a relationship, have a family, but I feel like I need to delay that right now, because the wrong person can stunt your growth, can set you back, can make your life worse. And I don't want to take that risk right now, because everything in life is great at this moment, and I'm afraid if I involve someone else in my life, they'll just disturb my peace and stability. But right now, I'm faced with a problem of what I want and what I need to do. So sometimes you have to sacrifice something to get what you want. Number 5, sometimes we have to be steady and give up the things we want the most, even our dreams. And in life, you'll always be faced with situations where you can do something unethical to have an advantage, to have a personal gain, to achieve your dreams, to achieve what you want. But in my opinion, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to sell your soul, to hurt someone just so you can be successful. And I've had situations like that, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to face the guilt of doing it. And I knew deep down it wasn't worth it. There's always gonna be another way, and I want to do it the right way, even if I don't achieve my dreams. Number 6. Uncle Ben meant the world to us, but he wouldn't want us living 1 second with revenge in our hearts. It's like poison. It can take you over, and before you know it, it can turn you into something ugly. I personally felt this with my ex-girlfriend, and it was a huge coincidence. We had a bad breakup, and I was mad at her, and I had really bad thoughts. I wished something bad would happen to her. I wanted revenge in a way. And then when we reconnected a few months later, I found out she got into a massive car crash, and my mind instantly went back to those evil thoughts that I had before when my emotions were unstable, and I felt guilty. Even though it wasn't something I did or caused, I felt bad that I thought that way towards her. This was a person who did nothing but love me, and that's how I thought about her, just because we weren't together anymore. And that's why I learned to let things go. It's not worth it to have this negative energy in our hearts, because it can turn you into someone ugly, someone you don't want to be. It's better to keep your peace. It's better to have your peace of mind, to have nothing stressing you out. Forgive the people who have wronged you, because they don't deserve that space in your mind. And when you do that, you can finally move on. Number 7. The one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. In life, you can make everyone happy. You can make everyone like you in the beginning. But some people grow resentful. They grow jealous. And suddenly, they can turn against you. They look towards your downfall. And it's still up to you how you'll react. And you can always choose to do the right thing. Be the bigger person. You do not have to stoop down to their level, because some people just misunderstand, like how they misunderstood Spider-Man. All he was ever trying to do was do the right thing, to save people, to do what's good, to do what's noble. But still, people try to paint him in a dark light. And that's true in real life. Not everyone will be on your side, and that's okay. Everyone who tries to do good in the world, they always have haters. They always have people doubting them, going against them. But they still continue to do the right thing, and that's why I respect them for that. Number 8. We are who we choose to be. Now choose. This is one of the most iconic lines for me. Either you save the love of your life or the innocent children. I thought either one of them will have to die to save the other, but he was able to do both. And I believe that can apply to life. You can always find balance. You can always do what you want and what you need to do. You don't always have to give up your dreams or sacrifice everything to achieve one thing. Notice how almost all of these quotes involve choice, decisions, because that's life. Life is full of choices and decisions, and you can always do the right thing, not just for yourself but for others. And sometimes they won't be able to understand that, but what matters is what you think. Number 9. I will not die a monster. Now, to me, this signifies redemption. You and me were not perfect. We've probably done some bad things in our lives, but you can always have redemption. You can always have forgiveness. You can always be a better person from here on out. No matter what you've done in the past, you can always do the right thing. And that's what life is all about. Life is about learning, evolving. Life has its ups and downs, but you wouldn't appreciate the good things in life if you don't first go through the bad ones. And yes, we will see the worst side of ourselves, but that also means you can see the best one. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please share and subscribe. And if you want to watch more, click here. Go get 'em, Tiger.